I wanted to discuss what you're probably going to be hearing from the Orthodox Elliott Wave world, because it's important that you understand why they're saying what they're saying and why it's not possibly correct, and so that you don't get dragged into that emotional realm, because the news is going to be really bad over the next 2 or 3 or 4 years, and it's going to make you want to believe that things are going to, the stock market's going to go down a lot. So you need to have some ammo, you might say, some rules and concepts to help you avoid believing those scenarios. Yeah, I wrote my book 36 years ago, something like that. Since I wrote my book, a lot of people have used these concepts. They programmed them into computers, they practice them. So the market is constantly evolving as the environment is getting more complicated, as computers get more sophisticated. So the market's been creating new kinds of patterns like diametrics and symmetricals. And I even think there might be a new phenomenon called a nonlinear. I'm still waiting to see if that happens. That has no Fibonacci relationships, no time relationships, no channeling rules. It's the only pattern I've ever seen that doesn't follow any rules. So that is a possibility, and it's happening in the gold market for the last few years. But anyway, all these computer systems, I think, are forcing markets to produce more complicated behavior. And so unlike Orthodox Elliott Wave rules, which they don't seem to want to change, NEoWave is going to constantly evolve and adapt to take these into account. So it's important to understand that NEoWave has evolved as like a tree might grow. You have your foundational concepts like the trunk of the tree, and you have then some of the concepts R and Elliott created. And as you keep getting smaller and smaller branches and twigs and leaves, it is additional information added to the original structure. It doesn't change the original structure. It just adds a new branch or a new twig or a new leaf to that overall picture. So when I'm talking about adding new patterns or concepts, it's not going to change the old ones. It's just going to add to the entire structure.